on OG. You've got more speed. You can make more moves around the map, but one mistake. One mistake in the Roche pit, one mistake around a tower, it's
all
over.
takes.
Yeah, I gotta lead Secret. OG. The thing is, OG could surprise us if they get off to a huge lead. They
all
could do
these
this.
people cheer for OG, and you dare go against the masses.
Absolutely.
You guys are crazy. I think this crowd is gonna fuel OG, and it's gonna be a bloodbath from minute zero.
If they win, it'll be incredible to watch.
Oh,
It really will, because they have to dominate the map, and they would just run over Secret. It's just that they have to keep running them over until it's GG.
Yeah, and we saw last game, like, they did do very well in those skirmishes. They just didn't have the damage. And once again, it feels like they could have a damage issue, but if that Quap gets some items, for sure.
You gotta believe. You gotta believe in that third game of the series. Regardless, though, nobody's going home after this series because we're still in the upper bracket. But let's find out what's gonna happen in this game with OD Pixel and Tsunami.
Thank you, Sheev. Yes, this game 2 between OG and Secret certainly looking to be a fun one. We're getting some different stuff here. OG, they are whipping out an Ana bounty hunter. What do we reckon?
I don't know where it's coming from, but whatever they put for in game 1 didn't pan out, and I mean, the chat wheel has been unmuted, the crowd has been unmuted.
Right? Then let's go. Let's see if it is indeed enough to fuel them towards that game 3, as we'll get ourselves into the action of game 2, OG versus Secret.
It's just not fair.
So as the panel was sort of saying, Tsunami, for OG, they have to make everything work from the off, right? This is not a lineup that's going to play nicely from behind.
No, and much like Kyle said, it will be amazing to watch if they can pull it off. I'm just as apprehensive as the panel is, but you don't pick an Ana bounty hunter unless you know what you're doing. And, you know, we were kind of questioning the Treant Protector in game 1. It ended up being fine. That wasn't the issue. But now they've relocated the Pangoliers' farm position. He's going to be on Jerax this time. You got Seb on a Nature's Prophet, Topson on a Queen of Pain. This is the kind of playmaking hero that I think he performs best on.
And there's just so much playmaking potential right across the map. If they have that good start, sort of comes from the mid-game, the way that they'll be able to react to any sort of play that Secret try and make is going to be unbelievable. The global potential with pickoffs from this bounty, Nature's Prophet combo, easily able to sort of, have this Pango sliding in, Quap blinking in, so much go on OG's side. If they can get the ball rolling, they will find those kills, they'll get that gold advantage. But it's going to require them to play at their best, as we saw in game 1. Secret looking incredibly scary today, as they have been for the majority of this tournament already. Down bottom, Ana is being chased down. Jingu Mastery is going to stack up. Is he fast enough to get himself away? He's trying his best to run away, as they'll find one more route onto him. Under the tower they go.
Melee range.
And first blood goes towards Mid-One's Monkey King. No-Tail is sort of trapped here in the trees, but the Fisher will actually keep him on the right side of it all, so he will not go down. And this is how they are going to start the lanes off, of course, having Mid-One down here in the bottom lane and putting that Medusa in the middle lane and in the hands of Nisha. As top lane, however, Zai, who's out on his own, he'll be going down to these two. He's got to watch out. Those quick sort of plays they can make between the two of them, starting Jerax up top with Seb. They have kill potential, especially when Zai's solo lane and on these early levels as the Sand King.
Yeah, but Zai's used to this treatment. We saw it in the puck in game 1. He was oftentimes left alone. This time it may be a little bit more difficult having to deal with a Pango, and just the ranged harass of a Nature's Prophet is now No-Tail.
It just gets run down here by Yapso. Puppy TP's in. And No-Tail's gone. Does draw away a bit of attention from that bottom lane, but Ana on his own is up against Mid-One. So even without the support backup, Mid-One can look to just pressure, get the stacks up.
And Enchantress needs to be here. One of the main reasons why they picked this Enchantress is so that she can dispel that Jingu Mastery buff off of the Monkey King.
Ana, he's just dead. They straight up splatter him with the Fisher. He has to be careful in that bottom lane as this bounty. Very squishy early on, and these three heroes, between the roots, the stuns, and the damage output of Mid-One's Monkey King early on, he's got to be careful. No-Tail, rooted up. They've got the surrounding upon him. Ooh, does have the Centaur stuns to stop them, but it doesn't matter. Boundless strike from Mid-One. This bottom lane is getting a little out of control in just the first 2 minutes here. Secret just getting kill after kill.
And now Enchantress's TP is down. Ana getting a little bit of harass off of the Monkey King, but you're not going to be able to keep up with this. Mid one has boots already. He's got the Stout Shield. Ana has an Orb of Venom. And believe me, he's not right-clicking anyone to get value out of that. Not at this stage, at least.
We're seeing in the mid lane, Nisha having that little lead at the moment, 8 for 7 against the 5 for 2. I'm going to say Lilith's a fair wave of denies. With that illusion rune, it's not going to be any easier for Thompson to contest the farm. He's got to be careful. And Fisher! Yep, so you let him have it again. We saw what he did in game 1. Game 2, they pick it up in the draft. It doesn't get taken out. And he's already off to just as good of a start, Tsunami.
Just as good. He started out with the boots. Last time the benchmark for him finishing off that Soul Ring was at 4.5 minutes. But the Thompson Queen of Pain was forced to skill up that blink. He was holding on to it in case he really needed it. Now bot lane.
And Ana.
These fissures.
They've got the root. They've got the sentry. Another kill for Yapzor. We said that OG has to play fast secret. They're just playing infinitely faster at the moment. The top lane being the only place really where things are going good for OG, where Seb is getting free farm on his profit. He'll have to make a lot happen around the map. They are going to need him to make some big plays when it comes to stopping Secret from getting these kills after kills. Because these other two lanes starting out pretty miserably for OG, still in that middle. 6 for 4 on Thompson against this 13 for 9. He's falling behind.
Yeah, the problem with having a Prophet as such a high farm priority as Nisha has taken a fair amount of abuse from these 2 points in Shadow Strike. But with the Mana Shield should be fine. So whenever you have a Prophet in a high farm priority, which is one of the reasons why we're seeing support Prophets, is that you're not as willing to teleport from lane to lane. Maybe once the Siege Creep wave comes up, then you'll start helping out with pushes. But for ganking with like spouts and stuff like that, you won't really see it that frequently. So despite the Prophet getting this farm, it's still up to Jerax's Pango to roam from lane to lane as he does stop by mid, but doesn't find anything.
Ana down bottom still trying his best to get the CS, but has to risk each time coming out. That Jingu Mastery stacks are going to be allowed for mid one to get them up. So he's having to play around very carefully anytime he gets hit a couple of times by the Monkey King. And especially so with Yapzor down in once more. Ana.
There's the Soul Ring at 4.5 minutes. Yapzor's hitting his benchmarks.
Mid lane, Nisha falling very low. They do get another dagger out.
Has a Fairy Fire and a Tango, should be fine. Although Puppey does not have any points in the Fate's Edict. Oh, he's trying to deny it.
Oh, he does. He thinks that Nisha is going to die to this. Right. And we will send him back quickly to base. It's the safer play.
Yeah.
Dead for 10. I'm sure Puppey did the maths. I knew that Nisha would not be able to survive that. Or at the same time, it's also valuable. Sure, you take him out the lane for a bit, but he gets a free real fuel back at base. Doesn't need to use the salve that he just got sent out.
Excuse me, let's look at this river, please. OG's angry right now.
They are turning it up here, OG.
I think you're going to need more than one kill before you can fill the river with blood, though.
They've got to find something to fuel themselves here, as this first 5 minutes has got to be a bit disheartening for OG. Losing these deaths very early on. The net worth, though, it's keeping even. As we say, Seb, he is rolling in the gold up top. It's Nature's Prophet finding a very easy lane, as expected to be. But we'll see what he's able to do with it. Now comes the early movements. TP's into middle, but Yapzor's there to respond. Fisher's out. Seb is kind of trapped here too. Still trying to keep the damage in onto Nisha.
Yeah,
Seb?
Minute movement was pretty telegraphed. Going with the Siege Creep wave, he wants to go for some sort of rotation. Goes for mid, but Yapzor and Puppey are more than ready.
Wait, hold on. Check out Seb's inventory.
Let's see what's popping in here.
Am I blind? Is that the phase
Double
boots?
dust?
No, phase boots and boots. Is that
oh,
a
no,
bug?
that's Jerax's.
Oh, that's Jerax's boots. Okay,
Don't worry.
He's delivering.
a TI winner, all right?
And I'm a TI caster, and I didn't realize that wasn't his boots. But yeah, he's delivering it to Jerax. That makes much more sense.
The global courier. Ain't nothing wrong with that bot lane, though.
Something wrong here for OGs, or maybe not. Mid one's low. He did try and play on the fact that he would get those Jingu stacks up, and he didn't, so he will hide. Ana, see if he can maybe hunt him down, but mid one's getting underneath the tower.
I'm surprised they're not planting more sentry wards in this bot lane on the side of Secret. Seeing as how many kills Yapzor got, I mean, obviously this is Yapzor we're talking about. This man does not build support items. He's just going to build aggressive items. But mid one is really not crushing the bounty hunter as much as I was expecting. I mean, it's still pretty bad, but this is a bounty hunter who gave up like 3 kills in the first few minutes. But Yapzor is doing a perfectly good job at keeping him at bay.
Mid lane, Thompson. He has hit the 6. He's got that kill potential with the Sonic Wave. So we'll surely have his eyes on those side lanes for any quick TPs into turnaround plays. But still has to somehow find the catch-up in farm. And it's going to be hard. This dude's able to hit the jungle and get the free farm. Bottom lane, they get the lucky shot procs. But won't be able to dive in mid one. hidden behind the trees. And able to soak up the XP and potential farm with the wave being pushed into the tower. He'll keep the farm going good. I do still try for the wraparound, Jerax. Maybe seeing if you can find some sort of setup. Seb TP's in as well. The Treants are out. They're looking for mid one. Swashbuckle attempted. Sprouts there, but mid one quickly bites his way out of it. TP's are coming in from Secret. This is a scary place now for OG to be. As Seb, he gets taken out. Diving a little too deep. Seb's gone. See if they can follow for more. No-Tail will be fine with the heal as he backs off. They've got to be careful. OG trying to make these plays happen behind the tower. Secret, they're not going to let it go.
OG are crawling for some sort of plays, some sort of lane that they can feel comfortable in, as now Zai finds Jerax.
He's just able to walk up. The Swashbuckle is there before the Fisher. And it's a good job so as well for Jerax, as he will survive. But playing it a little risky there. Just holding himself in position, sort of soaking up the stuns. Seb back to the top lane, keeping that farm going.
Thing is, I don't know what Anna's game plan is. Normally, as a a hard carry player, you're like, okay, well, I'm making space. Bounty Hunter is not a hero that you often have to make space for. It's typically the other way around. That Anna
walks into the sentry. Seb is there with the dust and a good nature's wrath as well. Tracks are out. They look to Yapzor. They have lost the Enchantress, but they're finding one kill. Tracks out onto Zai as well. They'll be able to find two. The power of the bounty getting this early bit of track gold. Double track kills for OG. Will close that little bit of a gap in gold that Secret did have to lead with.
Easy 1.2k net worth.
And these are the sort of moves that we have to look out from for Seb. Ready to have that backup. Nature's Wrath as well. You cannot underestimate the potential bounces, this damage that can build up in the early game as Seb's able to hit the bounces right.
The damage that can build up, and also a good way to keep an Earthshaker Blink Initiator under control. We've seen time and time again in these series as Jerax gets slowed down by Puppey.
Sticks around a little too long on his own there. They do find Nisha up, but Nisha very low.
That Shrine's not up for 3 minutes, but...
See if they can bring back up in Seb. TP's across. Nishik does get another snake out. Can they kill the him off? They can. Sonic Wave's there for Thompson. They'll get the kill, but they lose Anna. Puppey's picked up a second kill. Can they have the control for Seb? No-Tail here as well. They're still looking for mid one. He is. They have the vision. But he will jump himself away. They'll look to Puppey instead. Puppey will fall. Thompson jumps in. He's still got his eyes on mid one. Mid one going for the TP out. He'll get out of there. Not enough burst to come out in time to kill him off. But OG now starting to get some kills, allowing the pressure to build up onto that top tier 1 tower. 10 minutes in, Yapzor hoping for the top rune. And he will find it here. Double damage, but Jerax always in, he steals it. The lucky shot prop with the silence. Yapzor in trouble, there's a track. Anna's here as well as No-Tail to chase down the Shaker. This is another track kill surely for OG, and there we have it. More money here. Rolling in with these track kills. OG getting mobile and regaining control of the early game.
Let's go. They got to keep this pace up. Normally against Medusa, you've got yourself, a fair amount of time, but with a Bounty Hunter core, his job is to give you money.
So Thompson, he just blinks immediately in past the tier 1 tower. He's ready to go, but there's the Stone Gaze. OG, they've got to back out. Echo Slam pop. They're looking at Thompson. Fishes out as well. Thompson, he's deep and he's dead. No-Tail dead as well. 2 fall. As Secret, they may be able to even find more. They jump in towards Anna. They have the epicenter going. Anna is fast. The lucky shot block slows them down long enough to buy Anna the space to back off. Mid1 still trying to chase down Seb. Seb goes for the Self Sprout. He still has the Boundless Strike. Seb in a lot of trouble. Anna, can he do anything to help him? There's a Burrow Strike onto Anna. They're going to turn towards him as well. Swashbuckle from Jerax out onto the 2 of them. No-Tail's coming across, but Mid1 jumps in with a Primal Spring. Kills off Anna. Jerax potentially in trouble as well. He has Swashbuckle in a couple of seconds. He's trying his best with the juice, but the Burrow Strike's there from Zai. Jerax is dead. No-Tail. Now the focus. Thompson's back in. Canning off with the backup to turn this one around. He'll jump towards Zai. They're looking for this kill. Buyback from Jerax as well. They want to punish Secret for coming this deep, but Mid1 still going. Primal Spring in. Seb's in trouble. Seb's out of the game. Triple kill from Mid1. Burrow Strike from Zai. Set up for more. It's going to be more. More dying on OG. Secret picking up kill after kill after kill. Despite the buyback from Jerax, they could not turn that one around, OG. As Secret is just unable to walk into the OG's half of the map and take everything.
As the panel said, this is not the kind of game as a Queen of Pain where you can just jump in all willy-nilly, especially underneath the tier 1 tower. Stone Gaze was popped. Immediately OG realized that they had a mistake, but Secret have too many items that the Sand King is too mobile with his maxed out Burrow Strike. He's catching up to all these targets who try to escape, and OG give back so much of what they had built up just a few minutes prior.
Just stun after stun after stun. The chase is so huge as well from Secret with these long-reaching spells. The fissures, the roots flying out from Puppey, Boundless Strikes, Primal Springs, they can gap close so well on Secret's lineup.
And there's no especially tanky hero on OG that's okay being the one left behind and okay stalling out. Everyone is super squishy on the side.
And here's the jump in the mid, the Fissure into the root. Boundless Strike will be used at the same time. It doesn't matter though, they still get the kill. Thompson's dead. No-Tail stuck in the Wukong's command. He cannot run himself away, or can he with the heal? He will. No-Tail does survive. Anna in the midst of it all, tracks out onto Zai. They'll jump in, diving the tower, Burst Strike for Zai. In with the Primal Spring, Yapso has the control. Anna's surrounded, Anna's dead. Seb as well. Can he escape this? Can he find something in return? He's trying for Yapso, but the disarm from Puppey stops him from killing off the Shaper. Seb will fall, 4 dead on OG. It's now 21-7 for Secret. As Secret steamrolling down the middle lane, looking for the tier 1 tower. They should be able to take it without any response here, as OG, the majority of them dead at the moment. As a 4K lead comes out, the Secret starting to look like a bit of a repeat of the performance they brought in game 1.
The way that Yapso and mid 1 play these heroes, you'd think Fissure and Boundless Strike were hero targetable every single time. They're collecting multiple heroes, making it so easy for Secret to just follow up on this stun disable.
Just hitting perfect lines. With the, as you say, just blocking them off, trapping them in. Boundless onto Seb. Seb. Up the Nature's Wrath. Now starting to poke behind the tower. They've nearly taken this tier 1 tower, OG. Fortification comes out, and Zai trying to break away with that Burrow Strike. OG a little hesitant on diving for more. Thompson's fallen for that before, and he won't fall for it again. They'll let Secret back away. As OG do clear up that tier 1 tower in the mid lane. They'll get an objective, and they will smoke up. Maybe see if they can get something else out of this, as Thompson will bottle an Arcane Rune, and he has got Sonic Wave. So ideally, he wants to make a play.
And I'm glad OG are playing this way. Sometimes after you give up a few kills, you get very discouraged, and you're like, maybe I should just farm up this one item. But they have to keep slamming their head against the wall if they want to beat this Medusa. It doesn't matter how badly things go. If you go late, it's not going to work out. Bounty Hunter is only useful if you're getting kills. You just have to keep on going, hope that you can get some trades. Otherwise, you're just destined for failure if you just sit back and farm.
Bottom. Seb toying around with the idea of coming in, but it's still a very hard kill. Even with 2 cores down here, both Thompson and Seb cannot really kill that Monkey King.
Thompson's going to leave. Rest of OG's going to start moving up top.
And you know that Zai and Yapso are potentially separated from the rest of the team. Zai actually jumping in with a Burrow Strike. Fish is there to follow up onto No-Tail. No-Tail, can he get the heal off? He cannot. No-Tail's dead. They'll get the first kill. Swashbuckle into the Lucky Shot. Prog Jax will set up for the kill in return on Zai. They'll take that one. Losing support, but gaining a core. Seb looking towards the TP, but he's a little too far up the high ground, Yapso, so Yapso will get away, but the OG are keeping pressure up on these lanes. And Seb will force down this tier 2 tower on the top lane. Fortification comes in. Secret, will they try and hold this? Yapso's in the neighborhood. So is Puppey. It looks like they'll let this one go. So OG, they are taking towers. They are taking some map control. Bottom lane, Silence Proc is there onto Nisha. Nisha, very isolated at the moment. He pushed this out on his own. He has got the Stone Gaze, trying to hold them back, and that will proc through the magic immunity, freezing Jax in position. Anna leads forth. Nisha has to back up at Puppey and Yapso. They'll go for the root. Nisha, stick charges, keeping the mana up. As he's too tanky of a beast for OG to tackle at this point in time. In Secret, they want to strike back, leading from Zai. Burrow strikes out straight away onto Anna. That's the safe laner gone. See if they can jump in for more. Mid-1 with the chase potential, has the Primal Spring down onto No-Tail. Boundless as well. Mid-1 now godlike on his Monkey King. A Secret keep the trades, favoring them heavily. Blink Dagger now done on Yapso.
This is going from bad to worse, but Secret are playing it so well, and that's why it's happening. They're not willing to give up these one-to-one exchanges. Every fight is a team fight right now for Secret. Doesn't matter how important your Medusa is, to let her sit back and farm. And sure, you're going to converge on her whenever she's getting ganked, but everyone is showing up, because if you give up one-to-one trades against the Bounty Hunter, the track gold will start adding up. Now Thompson spotted out
there. They've got vision on him. Zai waiting for the opportune moment to jump in with the Burrow Strike. The rest of the team's there with the backup. Thompson caught out. Seb, he's also in trouble. Jump in from mid-1. He has a sprout, but they'll cut down the trees, surround him. Kill after kill for Secret, kill after kill for mid-1.
Oh, how are you going to do the boy like that? He's trying his hardest, but the window to be able to easily push down towers, sneak behind tier 1s, take some objectives is closing. Because this one position bounty hunter, what's he gonna do? Who's gonna deal damage to towers?
I mean, sure, there's right now, Anik even gets vision on Yapso, but Yapso just able to blink out. Anik can't even get the touch in to cancel the blink. That's 26-8, 7K lead in a game where it was emphasized by the panel how important it was for OG to have a lead at the start.
Not a stat you want to be proud of.
Azana, eyes on Secret up top. Still really unable to have made a big play with this Thompson quap. So start to poke at Nisha. Has to be very careful when he does so. There's no tell. We'll try for the wraparound. See if they can go for this. There is no two on top of Zai. He's got the epi. He's in with the power onto Seb. Jump forward with the primal spring. Seb, he's going to go down. Thompson's blinked in for this one. Nisha low on mana, low on help, but the false promise from Puppy keeping him safe. No tell, taken down by the Fisher. Anna trying his best to run away. Can he hide in the trees? He cannot. Zai again jumping in. Burrow strikes there. 3 dead again on OG. Secret keep everybody alive. As their cause once again in this game 2 looking to be at a point where OG just cannot take a fight where the numbers are even when they've got they're able to outnumber Secret, they just cannot kill these cores.
Secret are world-class team fighters. Tons of teams basically fear them for being the best in team fights.
On middle, jump in, Yapso, no hesitation, Echo slams down, Rolling Thunder from Jerax will be attempted to help him out, Thompson, but Thompson still goes down. Just dies too quickly at the moment on this underfarmed Queen of Pain. And Jerax, will he actually be able to get himself away from this side? He's got his eyes on him. There's the Burrow Strike, boundless from mid one. 2 more kills for this Monkey King. Mid one, 14-0-8 here in game 2. The action just doesn't stop for Secret FaZe, Echo, Maelstrom. This Monkey King is out of control.
And I don't know when it starts getting better for them. Right now, Ana is working his way up to a Solar Crest. At the time that he completes it, Monkey King's not even going to need his own hero. You can just kill him with Wukong, command soldiers.
And Yapso, he's in, and again, they just don't stop finding these pickoffs on the map anytime that OG come out alone. And anytime OG group up and try and make something happen as a team, Secret seemingly too far ahead for OG to come out on top of these actions. As Seb walks into a bit of a surprise, Secret's there ready and waiting.
Yeah, Bounty Hunter's on the OG team, right? Because it seems like everyone on OG is tracked 24/7.
It really does. Secret knows every single movement that OG's been making so far.
No-Tail quietly prancing around, little does he know.
He's not getting out. Another. A Secret 34 kills at 20 minutes in. Thompson.
Oh, Thompson.
He'll live today. It's a different story this time around. I mean, Willie, they are continuing to chase him. He's got blink back up in a couple of seconds. It is only a level 2 blink, so the cooldown's still pretty low. Oh. And he'll have it out. They are going to still continue to chase this, I'd imagine. And they do find the Fisher. Yapso. He didn't even have vision there, just hitting it straight blind. A Secret. They want to keep this highlight reel going. They're into the jungle of OG. OG just have to make sure that they get right away from this. Jerax swashbuckling out of this. A Secret will keep that pressure on. Look for the tier 2 down bottom. Zai up to the cliff, getting the vision. I see No-Tail.
They're just making a montage of skill shots. It's nearly impossible to play a Queen of Pain under these conditions. It's nearly impossible to play any of these OG heroes under these conditions. But they set themselves up for this.
They did. They went for this draft that could have potentially had big impact if they were able to get those plays, get those lanes, but they just couldn't. Bottom lane with this safe flame bounty onto mid lane with Tops and Queen of Pain just went off to a disastrous start. Only Seb was able to find some lane where he could get the farm. He's still up there in net worth, but struggling himself to keep up, of course, with both Nisha and mid one. These cores barreling out of control.
13k net worth advantage. And Thompson, Echo Slam.
Again, Yapso. So much setup, so much catch and control. If they see you, they will kill you.
Heck, even if they don't see you, they're going to kill you half the time.
As Anna, he'll show himself. They're diving the tower. Fisher from Yapso will uncharacteristically be off the mark. So Anna will escape.
Unbelievable.
He's getting kicked.
He's getting kicked. Guaranteed.
Yapso's got to step it up, you know.
And you'd
After
think
that game one, he's got high standards to live up to.
I don't blame him.
I mean, what's he doing on the 8, 2, and 19 on the shaker? That's pretty good. They've found another set. They've sprout himself up. He's trapped him in, but he's trapped in with them. As it's getting pretty messy, Tsunami.
You'd see the stat line and you'd think, oh, clearly the Medusa's on the Radiant side, right? There's no way the team with the Medusa has 37 kills to the 8 of the Bounty Hunter team and the Queen of Pain team. Ana just feverishly looking for something. Pull him and No-Tail smoked up. Jerax as well. Thompson trying to be the bait. But Secret's not even interested. They're just pushing top tier 2.
And with the items they have, the farm, the Secret has, they can push that a whole lot faster, of course, than OG can ever. Zai blinks in, jumps into the midst of the middle, instant TP backup. As soon as Secret see that there's heroes around, they're straight back. OG's got to get out, and it tries for the TP, but it will be cancelled. Trapped in by the Fisher. He'll try his best to run, but the Boundless is out. This time Puppey, he'll take the kill.
How do they keep finding them? Yapsor immediately blinks onto his TP location. Gets the enchant totem.
As Thompson, the Sonic Wave into a Sonic Goodbye. As Thompson dead once again on the Queen of Pain. Puppey will have a pause here.
It was painful to watch. I needed it.
They were still having that discussion on why Yapso missed that Fisher, and now he's blaming bugs. You know,
Bugged.
Yeah, it was just a bug.
My bad.
But OG, they have a mountain to climb if they are to turn this one around. 39-8, 24 minutes in, 17k lead. As Yapso massively breaking ahead from the average. They let it, I mean, we saw what he could do in game 1. They let him do it again in game 2. They let that shaker through, OG. And it's certainly biting them in the bottom. This is not looking good at all for OG. This is looking like Secret at their best. And definitely, you can imagine the other teams watching at the moment that are left in the competition. They've got to take close note of what Secret's doing to make sure that Secret isn't able to do it to them as well.
It's just, I don't know how much you can extract from this either. I mean, obviously Secret is playing out of control, but the draft from OG, like, it's possible that they knew that, you know, if we go for an even draft, Secret are just going to beat us based off of skill, because, I mean, Secret is looking like the #1 team in the world right now, whereas OG, they beat VP, and it looked really good. They completely destroyed VP, actually, in this grand span of like 40 minutes for the entire series. But Secret's a different beast, and OG may have felt that the only way we can beat them is by trying to do something different that Secret has never seen before. Unfortunately, this one position bounty hunter is just not the answer. This is the bottom 4 net worth bounty hunter.
As OG, I mean, high ground defense, is that any good really for OG's heroes? I mean, not really, is it?
No, I mean, as OG tends to do, I imagine they are just going to cut waves.
It's got to be about the split, about the wrap.
Exactly.
It's the only way. Sep, Zai's on him. Sprout up and a TP away, but indeed Zai, he's got the control. Fisher as well from Yapso, making sure that there is no escape for this Prophet.
Played him like a fiddle. Used the quelling blade at the beginning of the laning phase. Held on to it until now, just for situations like that.
And into the Roshan they go. Mid-one's already got his eyes out on mid. Oh, there we go. Swashbuckle. They'll jump out from the trees. And mid-one able to walk back away. They will chase. Rolling Thunder's out. Puppey's there with a false promise immediately. On to mid-one. They can no longer kill this Monkey King. As he'll jump up, Jerax, Swashbuckle's out, but mid-one reads him like a book. He's already in position to kill him off after the Swashbuckle. They also catch No-Tail.
This phase Cedix is just going to be impossible for OG to deal with, even whenever they do think that they have a kill.
Oh, and Zai, indeed, dust out, Anna in the river. Can he run? No, he cannot. Yours is out. Mid-one wants to kill. Puppey will take it. He's the boss. as Nisha just continues to work on
Meanwhile.
Now Nisha's been having a chill game, only 1, 2, and 10, hasn't really been involved, and that's the scary thing, he hasn't needed to.
It's casual Scotty at 25 minutes.
Yeah,
Big deal.
you add the Medusa into the mix, and it's going to get a whole lot worse for OG in these fights.
How much worse can it get, Owen? It's 8-43, Roche taken. Echo Slam used.
And another one. And another one.
This kingdom needs no queen.
Sort of running out of things to say, Tsunami. There's only so many ways you could say OG's dying.
How are you going to disrespect the French audience like this?
OG struggling on the main stage, but hey, maybe as Chief said, this is all part of the greater plan. You know, OG just wanting to give the fans more game and go for the lower bracket run.
Okay, yeah. Let's hope so. Because if they're trying to play Dota, it is not looking that way.
I know, the absolute Zai. They found 7, no-tail. Trying to hit out some impetus, do a bit of damage onto Yapso. It is pushing Yapso away, and this time Secret won't actually get the 2 kills that they jump in for. Seb's able to TP out. They should get no-tail though. Root controls out, no-tail dies. Yapso wicked sick, has no-tail 0, 12, and 4. Not his finest moments on this Enchantress, but not his finest moments at all for any of the members on OG in this match. Definitely one of the roughest games they've had in quite some time.
Yep.
As Secret just proving to be on another level entirely in this series.
And this would have been the true benchmark. Like, VP was signs of life from OG that, like, maybe this is it. Maybe this is their coming back in their TI form. And Secret is one of the most formidable opponents you could possibly face against, but this is not a good look at all. This does not inspire confidence in their drafting capabilities.
Nisha just standing there, taking the tier 3, base now exposed. Nearly hitting that 1k a minute gold lead. Team Secret in this match. Seb trying his best to keep pressure out on those side lanes. A Secret quick to return the pressure straight on top of him. Thompson blinks out. As Nisha stands his ground, Japso's in with the control. Dust as well onto Anna. Anna will have the move speed to get away. Seb buys back.
I mean, 2 of the Secret heroes aren't even here right now. Mid one's farming the Radiant jungle, and this Medusa's just chipping away. All she needs is this Oracle and this Earthshaker. Mid one finally jumps in and makes his appearance known.
And Thompson, as soon as he's in, he's straight back out. The mid-brag's getting taken down. Thompson buys back. Zai being healed up by Puppy. No-tail walks into the front line of fire. Immediately gets shredded. The bottom lane now focused by Secret as they move across. Keep pushing on. They know that there's no stopping. There it is. That's GG. Let the pain and suffering end for OG as Secret take this upper bracket match 2-0. Yapso finishing in style with a nice free-man Echo Slam. Team Secret, ladies and gentlemen, arguably the scariest team at the moment in Dota 2. They will go on the main stage